Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Post Market Analysis. I was late tonight. Now is today is Tuesday. It's February 13th, and it's at 8:13 p.m. So the market, well, as we talked yesterday, the market make a huge move today, and it play out the scenario that it did not went back up here, but it kind of by the time that CPI going to release, it actually sitting around this one key area, which is 52.23, around that area, and that's actually corresponding to like a SPX 5000 level. And right after the release, the market basically kind of crashed down, and it's huge. And I thought I think yesterday I had thought it's going to stop here, but apparently it's a lot more powerful than what I can imagine, and it basically slammed through that area, um, and all the way down to like by the market open, it's already below this key level, which is corresponding to 49.75. That's a key level in like on SPX, and it's way below that actually. So it's kind of like a more like a challenging 49.50 after the open, and later it broke down. It went all the way down. Sorry, I'm kind of switching between the future and SPX. But if we probably make it more simple, as you can see here, right after the open, it's kind of like fluctuating between like 49.50 to 49.17. That's in a way that's a huge range, and it penetrated that 49.50, which is not a good sign, but was able to come all the way back up 49.70, and I guess that must hurt a lot of people, and and then go all the way through. Like this is like what, after 12 o'clock, uh, it started going back down and go all the way to like a 49.20, which is another very important level, and it's unimaginable that it was able to come back literally like over 30 points to close at 49.53. So in a bigger picture, so the top here, the very important level is like 49.75, and then 5,000, and then down here is pretty much is 4,900. So roughly you can look at it like it's a sandwich between 5,000 and 4,900, and it closes at around like a 49.53, right around in the middle. So this is making the market to make a decision from here, and tomorrow going to be a PPI data release, and we should see kind of whether market going to whether it's going to be able to make a pick a direction or not. So it looks like tomorrow probably continue going to be kind of rough, but as we can see here is that it's right between here. The closing here is looks very positive. Uh, Imagine that 30 points rush back to here, but again, in the bigger picture, is like it's in the middle. It's kind of a, I would say, more positive than negative. So definitely it's a lot, very positive, closing at like above 49.50. So I think the overnight, it should kind of fluctuate between like 49.60 and 49.45 ish, and probably when the PPI release tomorrow, it probably sitting on either one of these, and then we'll be picking up direction from there. Um, but today's job is, it's not really looking good, but it's not. I mean, it's it's not the end of the world yet. I My understanding is 4900 is a very strong level. Lots of support here. Um, so flip over to the future side. I have already kind of updated the chart, and I think that it's a little bit difficult to see here. Sorry about that. Uh, this So the future level, corresponding future level, it should be around like a 49.78 and 49.63. So if we look at the round number, so it could be on the upside tomorrow. We don't know. It may be trying to storm this like a 49.75 level, could get to 49.80, or even go all the way back up to 5,000. Um, on the downside, it could be testing that 49.20 again, and then in some worst case, then it could be kind of trying to hit like a 4900. So it will be another very interesting day. And let me flip over to the calendar. So tomorrow, first like at 7 o'clock, there may probably we'll see some movement, which is about a mortgage, and there should not be too much surprise, I would imagine. And then here is a PPI data, uh, producer price index, and it should be another way to look at the inflation. And so be careful here, and there is a Fed speech, so that could play some magic deal at 9:30, and then it seems like kind of light, and then after that, that's like 10:30. That's like about the oil inventory, and 11:30, typically like 11:30, we'll see some kind of like a Treasury build auctions. Um, and then at 4 o'clock, there's another Fed speech. Uh, so that's about it, and it would be interesting to see. And I was surprised to see the uh, Fed speech like at the opening of the market, and then another one at the closing of the market. Almost I feel like they intentionally staged such a kind of speech together there. Oh, okay. Additional things here is that going to the 7 p.m. and also have a Fed Bostic speech. Wow, that's feel kind of that's a lot. Three speeches tomorrow. So I don't know. I get a feeling that tomorrow maybe depends on how this PPI looks like, but people may tend to believe the. I again, it's hard to say one way or the other. Um, but based on the number today and then look at this PPI, if PPI does not look good, having showing the inflation pressure and the Fed probably not going to don't know whether what they are going to say, and it may it may make things even worse. So it could freak out and going down to like a 4900 tomorrow, and the market just kind of oftentimes it just move a lot faster than we can imagine or catch up. Um, so with that said, be careful, and it could be just chopping around here to pick a directions. So if you think about it, there are like 50 points here for it to kind of chop to run for a few days, and it may try to storm here, fail, come back, and then try to downside the bottom here, fail and come back, and eventually probably gonna get out of that zone. And when that happens, that should be a good one to ride on. Um, that's all I would like to share, and good luck to everyone. May the energy be with you. Thank you.